Hello. I wanted to show you the first homework and how you can access it. So from this web page, you can go to Carpetas para Estudiantes. You see your name. You can open it up. Also, if you just type in your case, maca.inglesconelgringo.com, you can also get to the same place. But it looks like this. And so what I made now is homework number 1 that is going to be due on February 1st. If you open up that folder, you will see one document. Double click on that document and there are 3 things that I would like you to do. And the first one is that there are a number of phrases that I would like you to learn. So I've highlighted the 3 things that I would like you to do here. So here's the first one, is learn the following phrases. The second is a little bit further down. There is a number of words that I would like you to look at. Let's see. Scrolling down. So here I'd like you to look at the top 200 words in this document and finally watch the following video. So let's talk about the first one. So the first one, there are a number of phrases that I would like you to look at. And let me scroll up here. Oops. So let me just say the following phrases so that you know. So the first one is thanks so much. You can also say thank you so much. Another is I really appreciate. I really appreciate your help. I really appreciate you talking to me. Another one is excuse me, or excuse me if you make a mistake. But also you can say that if you're trying to pass someone. You can also say that if you didn't hear correctly. You can say excuse me, I'm sorry, como lo siento. If you don't get something right, you can say that. What do you think? What do you think is if you want someone's opinion. How does that sound? That is a way to find out if someone agrees with you. That sounds great is usually the opposite. If I say, how does that sound? You can say, that sounds great. Oh, never mind, or just never mind. You can also say, like right here, it doesn't matter, or just forget it. And these are ways of saying, olvídalo. It's not important right now. So that's the first part. I would like you to have those phrases by next time. The second is that there's this document here, and I would like you to go to this document. If you click on this link and then click on this, it'll open up the new document. And what I have done is taken 1,000, or actually 4,000 of the most common words in English and put them on this document. And so what I would like you to do is to look through each one of these words, and it's ranked by the most common to the least common. So the word you is one of the most common words in English. And what I would like you to do is to use the word in a sentence. I like you. Or you are tall. Something like that. If you feel like you don't understand the word correctly, you can say, yes, I have a problem. Or maybe you could say, are there other ways to use the word? So any questions that you have there, you can ask in the problem area. So if this area that's in blue, I would like you to go to 200, to this right here. And then we can keep on going with next week. Now if you look down at the bottom, so I'm looking at the top 1,000 words, Then I'm looking at, we have 1,000, 2,000, 2003, 3 and 4. We'll get those later. So that's the second thing. And finally, the third thing is that there's a video. I would like you to watch How to Learn Any Language in 6 Months, because it has some really good ideas about how to quickly learn to speak another language. Now, when you watch this, make sure that you have the subtitles on if you need to, because it's important. It's important that you understand what's in this video. So if I click on this, I'll click on this link. If you don't know how to turn on the subtitles in YouTube, let me just show you that really quickly. So down here, let me wiggle my mouse so you can see, nice and big. Right here is the subtitles, and if I click it,
people at the back, can you hear me clearly?
The subtitles go away.
Okay, good.
And if I click it again,
have you ever
the subtitles come back.
held a question in mind?
I'd like you to watch the subtitles in English, but if you have a problem, you can take this and turn it to Spanish right here. So with subtitles, I can change it to,
can you speed up learning?
Oops, scroll down
Now,
to Spanish.
This is an interesting question, because if you speed up learning, you can spend less time at school.
I would really like you to understand what he says, because he has some really, really good ideas. Anyway, that's it. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you on February 1st.